There is a little step, like you can come here and like.
Just hold this water and just check it. Yes, then choose and meet them. And Venu's brother's wife. Oh, yes. You are also Padma. I know. I think it faces very familiar. Please, this is the camera.
Oh, sure. Sorry.
Okay. We will be joining you this Saturday now. Class is open. Class is open. 6:30 we will host religious science and we want to just test the audio whether it's okay or not. Just say something. Javinder also. Can you matlad YouTube learning?
Om Guru Namaha. Om Ganganapati Namaha.
Okay, this is just checking. I'll introduce and then you will. Okay, we have check this in class. Clear on the okay.
చాలా జరగాలి బ్యాక్ దగ్గర జరగాలి
Let's start. Srimati Annapurnamba. Sri Vidya. A very warm welcome to all of you, those who are gathered here, and also those who are watching this program live on the Devipuram's YouTube channel. We are here at San Jose, California, in the United States of America, and it is with a great amount of pleasure that we are doing this. We are having this satsang by none other than Sundari Amma. I would just like to take this opportunity to introduce Sundari Amma. A lot of you already know her, but for those of you who haven't yet had the pleasure of meeting her, let me just introduce you to her. She is our Guruji, Sri Annapurnamba Sahita Sri Amritananda Natha Saraswati ji's first disciple, very first disciple, and ever since she received the Diksha in Visakhapatnam way back in the year 1981, ever since then she has been guided by Devi as well as her Guru, and she has been practicing in her own sadhana, but more instrumental in actually bringing thousands of people to the fold of Sri Vidya and to the embrace of Devi herself, Lalita Devi herself. She is fluent in the languages, English, Telugu, Hindi and Tamil, and probably understands more languages. But very importantly, what she does is she's a master storyteller, and she's very easily able to connect to all kinds of audiences weaving stories and telling stories from the Puranas and from Lalita Sahasranam and connecting all these, very profound philosophies together in such a way that people are able to relate to them and understand what they truly mean. So it's a great moment today here that we are able to have this satsang from Sundari Amma. In fact, where they used to stay in Bombay for I think almost 40 years, people in Bombay used to be enthralled to listen to her satsangs, and they used to go from very far distances to go and just listen to her satsang. So today here, since she's staying here with her son in San Jose, we were able to take her time for today as well as for tomorrow. And so without much further ado, over to Sundari Amma, and thank you all very much, and thank you so much to Sundari.
Thank you.
Srimati.
Om Gum Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Sri Parambhaya Namaha. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheswara. Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Shuklam Baradharam Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyaye Sarva Viknopa Shantaye. Till now, man has mastered energies: thermal energy, wind energy, solar energy, atomic energy, hydraulic energy, and benefited out of his discoveries and improvement in the science inventions. But the need of the day is to master the spiritual energy which is hidden in the man. People call it cosmic energy, universal energy, but Tantra calls it Kundalini Shakti. A journalist has asked Einstein once if science could discover a solution to eliminate the evil or violence from the heart of a man and to establish peace in the universe. He said, science can denature the plutonium but has no solution to eliminate the evil from the heart of the man. At the most, the science can replace the heart or kidneys or maybe the brain. But science cannot change the mind of a person. It cannot do. So that is why a Sufi saint said, the solution to the problem of today is the awakening of human consciousness to the spiritual power which is hidden within the man. So people named it spiritual energy. I told you it is called Kundalini Shakti. 4,000 years back, Bharat has been talking about this Kundalini Shakti in Sanskrit language, unfortunately, which even the people there cannot fathom. Here, this Kundalini Shakti is sleeping at the base of the spinal cord, in the triangle. You are able to connect with that through your mantras and all. In Upanishads, there is a mantra, Uttishta, Jagrat, Prapya Varani Bhodataha. Purposely I am chanting in Sanskrit because the Sanskrit has the vibration power. If you translate that into English, arise, awake, realize it. That is what they say. And in the country India, we put Suprabhatam, recite Suprabhatam in the temples for the deities. We want to awaken the deities from the sleep. So Suprabhatam is recited. We say in Hindi, Jago Jago Ma. And in Telugu, Meluko Meluko Vayya Mam Meluko. That sleeping energy, we want to awaken it in the form of folk songs. That is why they say the body is the temple. Suprabhatam is not meant for the deities in the temple, that is meant for the Kundalini Shakti, for us to awaken and realize that Shakti. According to anatomy, a human body is a bundle of bones, nerves, blood, skin, hormones, but our rishis have considered it differently. According to the rishis, the body is a temple. Deho devalayaha. Body is the temple. Jivo deva sanatanaha. The soul in the body is the God. That is Ajnana Nirmalyam. You remove the impurities. What is that impurity? Avidya. Ajnanam. We call ignorance. That ignorance is meant only in the spiritual field, not the ignorant about computers or medicine. This ignorance is different. This ignorance is symbolized by Bhandasura, the demon, which we are going to deal with. So, Deho Devalaya, Jivo Deva Sanatanaha, Tadet Ajnana Nirmalyam. You have to remove that Ajnanam. That means you have to destroy the demon, Bhandasura. Soham Bhavena Pujayet. Then you realize that you are that for which you are searching all these places. So, this occult knowledge is called Upanishad. Upa means near. Shit means Nishat, means to sit near. Nishat means sitting near. So, sitting near a self-realized Guru, he has experience. So, the students with intense desire for liberation, this knowledge is for liberation. Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, the fourth one, to realize yourself. The Guru should be self-realized. The student should have an intense desire to learn about liberation, desire for liberation. This Upanishad Vidya is called Brahma Vidya, Moksha Vidya, Sri Vidya. But this knowledge, for the benefit of common man, in Sanskrit, Vedas and Upanishads are meant for intellectual persons. For people like us, for the common man, these secrets are indirectly narrated in Puranas. Puranas is the collection of stories, epics. In the story form, they bring the same knowledge. The abstract, ambiguous knowledge is brought back to us in the form of Puranas. For example, Brahmanda Puranam, Markandeya Puranam, Bhagavatam, these are all collection of stories, but they convey the same Upanishad knowledge. Today we deal with Brahmanda Puranam, in which there is a story of Lalita, because the children have told that I like stories. So the content is spirituality, but it is conveyed in the form of sugar-coated pill, in the form of story. Then it will be interesting. Otherwise you get bored. All the time technical language and all. So the Puranas contain the stories. Brahmanda Puranam has a Lalitopakhyanam. Upakhyanam means story. It contains the story of Lalita. In a symbolic way this is told. Upanishad knowledge is very ambiguous and abstract, but that is conveyed to you in a symbolic way. Here, Lalita is in the Saguna form, but she represents the nameless, formless, Nirguna Parabrahma. That is Brahma Vidya. You cannot see, you cannot fathom the depth, but if they bring it in the form of your mother, you can follow. You can call her Sri Mata and catch hold of her feet. You can take her for granted. You can express all your wishes. You can express your anger. She has brought to you in the form of Lalita story. So Lalitopakhyanam contains 3 chapters. The first chapter has the conversation between Guru and Shishya. The Guru is Hayagriva. Haya means horse faced. Hayagriva, the face is like horse. He is Vishnu's incarnation. All forms of gods only. So he is Vishnu's incarnation, that is the Guru. And the disciple is Agastya Maharshi. Both are Maharshis. So their wavelength will be spirituality. The first chapter contains the conversation. The second chapter deals with the 1,000 names of Lalita, starting with Sri Mata and ending with Sri Lalita. You go to her as mother and she will take you to Sahasrara Kamal. That is the purpose of that Lalita Sahasranamam. Here, Agastya Muni was told these, initiated these mantras by the Guru, but these mantras are revealed by Devi herself to Saraswati's Vagdevatas. There are 8 Vagdevatas. You must be knowing Vashini, Kameshwari, Modani, Vimale, Arune, Jaini in Khadgamala. They reside in our Vishuddhi Chakra, in Sri Chakra. Those Vashini Vagdevatas are inspired by Devi. These 1,000 names are not mere names. They are mantras by themselves. Lalita Rahasya Nama Mahamantrasya. Each name is a mantra. So all the mantras are revealed to Vashini Vagdevatas by Devi herself. She has revealed about herself. And that is Lalita Sahasranamam. The Rishi is Vashini Vagdevata. This is initiated to Agastya by Hayagriva. Some of the names we are going to deal today. The third chapter contains the benefits of reciting Lalita Sahasranamam. We know when you go to mother, she will provide everything to you. So let us not worry about the benefits. We will see what is the secret that is revealed to the Vashini Vagdevata. The story starts like this. It's a symbolic story. Kameshwara conducts a yajnam. Out of that yajnam, Lalita emerges. Chidat Nikunda Sambhuta. She comes out from the yajnam. Why? Deva Karya Samudyata, to fulfill the request of all the devatas. What did the devatas want? To annihilate Bhandasura, because he was harassing them. He was creating trouble in all the 3 lokas. Bhur Bhuva Swaha. All the lokas he is creating trouble with his tapashakti. Bhandasura is avidya. Lalita is Sri Vidya. Naturally there will be conflict. Bhandasura is asatyam. Lalita is satyam. Lalita is anandam. Bhandasura is dukkham. Lalita is gunatita, transcending all the gunas. Bhandasura is tamo gunam, steeped in the ignorance. He will be unhappy, he will bring unhappiness to others. That is the nature of tamo gunam. So there is a war between Lalita and Bhandasura. This war is described in Lalita Sahasranamam. That war is not a nuclear war which we are fighting. That war is the internal fight, our sadhana between Asat and Sat. Here we can describe Devi in 3 levels, the description. What is the subject matter of Lalita? The subject matter deals with the 3 forms of aspects of Lalita. That is Sthula Shariram, Sukshma Shariram, Karana Shariram. In Sanskrit, all of us will have a physical body, mental body and a causal body. Human beings as well as Devi also. 3 bodies. That Sthula Shariram is the physical body which you can see. That description is given in Lalita Sahasranamam from head to foot. Nakhashika Paryantaram. Each part of her body is described. Each one has a spiritual content behind that. Don't think that head eyes are like our eyes like ours. For our convenience, we are pictured, but they are more than that. We'll see what it is. Stula Shariram, physical description, the beauty of head to toe, and her dress, her speech, her looks, her smile, her nature, her ornaments, and her weapons in her hand, and her associates, Mantrini and Dandini, who are besides her, and her war with Bhandasura, extensively it is described. Her Ashtra Shastras, Mantrini and Dandini, her glory, her chariot, the description, everything is described in Lalita Sahasranamam. There is one name, Sachamara Ramavani Sabya Dakshana Shevita. On her right side and left side, Ramavani. Rama means Lakshmi. Lakshmi is there on the right side. Vani is there on the left side. Sabya Dakshana Sevita Sachamara. They are not standing. They are serving her with fans in their hands. Chamara means the fan. Sachamara, Ramavani, Sabya Dakshana, right and left, they are serving Devi. Because she is the mother of three Shaktis. Lakshmi, Saraswati, Gauri. Mugguru Ammalan Kanna Mulaputamma, in Telugu they say. Triloka Janani, in Sanskrit we say. So Lakshmi provides you prosperity, Saraswati provides you wisdom. Gauri is the energy for protection. Here, not only it is described as Lakshmi and Saraswati are serving her, it also implies those who worship Lalita are blessed with Vidya and Aishwarya. And another meaning is Saraswati Bijam is Ain. Lakshmi Bijam is clean. And Gauri is Sauhu. Gauri is not seen here because she is energy form, Kundalini Shakti. It cannot be seen, it can only be felt. So this picture represents the Bala Mantram, which contains 3 letters. The 3 are seen in this picture. Aim, Klim, Sauhu. Sauhu is the Kundalini. And she is worshipped by all the 3 Shaktis. Here, that is the physical form. Now we'll see about, I'm taking only one because we have to cover so many names or mantras. The second one is Tatanka Yugali Bhuta Tapanodupamandala. She is wearing a pair of earrings. Tatanka Yugala means a pair of earrings. Tapana Udupa Mandala. Tapana means Surya Mandalam. Udupa means moon, Chandra Mandalam. So, one is sun, one is moon. She is wearing sun and moon as her earrings. You can imagine her stature. We are trying to reach moon and Mars. We can't even imagine to go near sun, but she is wearing them as ear studs. That is the form of Virat Swarupam of Lalita. We have put it in a small picture. That is why she wears those things, that she conveys the yogic principle also. Right side is solar energy, Pingala Nadi. Left side is Ida Nadi, moon is here and sun is there. She is giving the yogic content. She is conveying. We are trying to follow mother's fashion. So the classical dancers, they adorn themselves with sun here, moon here. It is not for beauty. Even in our ornaments, Indian people show their yoga shastra. Sun is on the right side, moon is on the left side. They are our jewels. Because Devi is wearing here sets like that. One is sun and moon, they represent the element of time. Time is under her control. She is able to control the sun and moon. And all the planets are in her body. She has got the control over the planets, sun and moon. And another thing is another karma sakshi. What they say is, day and night they will be watching over not only one country, one place, all the universes, all the cosmos are under her vigilance. All the activities are watched over, recorded and reported to her. Nothing is hidden from her. And she doesn't blink her eyes. She doesn't close her eyes. Her eyes are always open. Because if she blinks, if she closes, the sun will disappear, moon will disappear. Imagine our life without sun and moon. That is the mother. All other gods may be in the half-closed eyes. Hanuman and Shiva, always he closes his eyes. He is in deep samadhi. But Devi, she is the mother. She wants to watch her children all the time. That is why one... So much of description is there in just one name. It is only an ornament. Tatanka yugali bhuta tapanodupa mandala. That's all. Ear studs in the form of sun and moon. We also can wear artificial. Hers is natural, prakriti. And don't think that she has taken sun and moon and put it there. It is not only an ornament, it is a part of her body. Because in Upanishad, there is a mantra which states, sun and moon on her eyes, sun and moon on her breasts. Because a mother feeds her children with her breast, and she is the mother, she is feeding the whole creation with her breast. Solar energy. With moon's energy, all the crops are taken care of. So they are the breasts, they are the eyes. Another thing is, she is the mother. She has created everything. Brahma Kita Janani, from Kitaka up to Brahma, starting from a unicellular organism, bacteria, up to Brahma, the creator. She is the mother of all. So, who is the mother of sun? Who is the mother of moon? She. She is the mother of all the planets. So it is not only her eyes or breasts or the earrings, she has created sun and moon. Not only she has created sun and moon, if I create this bangle is different and I am different. But she has entered into the bangle. She has entered the bangle because she is Shakti. She has created the sun. She entered the sun as solar energy. Shakti is called in English energy. Surya Shakti, avide. Chandranulla unna moonlight, avide. So, the energy, the heat, the light of sun is Devi. She entered the sun as energy form. That is the Kundalini. The Kundalini is there in each and everything. But only man can use it for liberation. All the others only for their survival. That is the difference between other creatures and man. Here, Bhanu Mandala Madhyastha, one name. She is in the mandala of Surya, Surya Mandala. She is in the Surya Mandala as heat and light. Chandra Mandala Madhyaga. She is in the moon in the form of medicinal values and moonlight, Chandramandala Madhyaga. So, this is only about an ornament. All the ornaments are described. You can imagine. I am just taking a hint here and there to show the depth of Lalita Sahasranamam. Now I said Sukshma Shariram. Sthula Shariram is the physical body. From head to toe, all the description, all the jewels. There is so much ocean. Now we will go to the second one. Sukshma Shariram. Sukshma in English is subtle. You cannot see that with your sense organs. Sukshma Shariram is her mantra. Her mantra, we know there are so many mantras. Mantra is a subtle body. There is lot of description about Devi's mantra in Lalita Sahasranamam. For example, Trayakshari, her name. You know already. Aim, Klim, Sahu, Bala Mantram is her. And another mantra is there. Moola Kuta Trayakadebara. I don't know how many of you are, you please go through Lalita Sahasranamam. It is the treasure house of Devi Upasana. You need not learn anything. Everything is hidden there. Moola Kuta Traya Kadebara. Kadebara means body. Traya means three. The body has three aspects. Kuta means groups. There are three groups in her body. Moola Kuta Traya Kadebara. What are the three groups? One is Saraswati. One is Lakshmi. The third one is the Gauri. Vagbhava Kutaika Swarupa Mukha Pankaja. Vagbhava Kutam means Saraswati. Vak, speech. Swarupa Mukha Pankaja. Her face is Saraswati. Because all the sensory organs, Jnanam Techkunevi, Jnanendriyamulu, all the Jnanendriyas are in her face. So this is Saraswati. That is Aim. Kanta Dakkati Paryanta Madhya Kuta Swarupini, from the neck up to the waist. Madhya Kutam. It is in the middle, joining the Saraswati and Gauri. Lakshmi is in the middle. Kanta Dakkati Paryanta Madhya Kutam. That is the second letter. Panchadasi has 15 letters, 3 parts. First part corresponds with the Bala Saraswati Mantram. Second part deals with the Kamaraja Kutam, Lakshmi. And below the waist, Shakti Kutam, where Kundalini Shakti resides, that is Gauri. So 3, Vagbhava Kutam, Kamaraja Kutam, Shakti Kutam, they say. That is, in Bala Mantram, 3 letters which you are very familiar with. Those 3 letters are expanded forms of Panchadashi Mantram. Moola Kuta Traya Kadebara. So all these mantras are extensively dealt with in Lalita Sahasranamam. The secrets are given there, how they are derived. Then you take the causal form, Karana Shariram. This Karana Shariram is the energy form. Energy you cannot see with your eyes. Heat is there, you can only feel. Light is there, you can only feel the light. So this energy is called Tatil Lata Samaruchihi. That energy they describe as the sparkling lightning, shining like lightning streaks. Tatil Lata Samaruchihi. She is like lightning. You know lightning, how much powerful it is? It can kill. So much of electricity is there. That is the Kundalini. You can make use of that. That is Tapashakti. Rishis knew how to generate that Shakti and do Loka Kalyana. Not to destroy the worlds. Loka Kalyanam. Tatil Lata Samaruchihi. Electromagnetic power. That is her causal body. Kundalini Shakti. It has got 3.5 coils. It is Prana Shakti, life energy. She pervades both her physical form and her subtle form. In the mantra also, the Kundalini Shakti is there. The mantra, how it works wonders, because it has got that electric power in the mantra, vibration. We'll come to that mantra. So Prana Shakti, the Bijaksharas, the seed letters have energy embedded in that. She pervades both her physical and subtle bodies. She can be felt and experienced. There is a very interesting mantra in Lalita Sahasranam which everybody should know. Panchami Panchabhuteshi Pancha Sankhyopacharini Pancha Brahma Swarupini Pancha Preta Sanasina. Pancha means 5. 5 is a significant number. If you know, go deep into Sri Chakra, they will be teaching you. There are 9 avaranas. 5 belong to Devi, 4 belong to Shiva. She has more ladies. So, not only in the Western countries, Bharat was the first place where ladies were given the sacred place. People don't understand that. They used to think that they were neglected, they were restricted only to the kitchen. No, they were worshipped as devatas. Saraswati, Lakshmi, Durga, all are worshipped by Vishnu, Brahma, all are the legs there. Because she is Shakti. It is not male, female, not that discrimination. She is Shakti, everybody wants power. That Shakti is Devi. Here, Panchami means 5. One is about the Sri Chakra triangles. And here, all the 5 elements in the whole cosmos. Those 5 elements, earth, water, fire, air and sky. Those 5 elements are in her Simhasanam. She is sitting on a couch. The 4 legs are the 4 Brahma, Vishnu, Rudra, Ishvara, 4 elements, earth, water, air and fire. That 5th element, sky, Sadashiva, is blue color, Shiva, lying down on the plank. On 5 of them, she is sitting there. As long as she is there, they are full of life. The moment she gets up from there, they become pretas. Pretas means, in Sanskrit, dead bodies. In English, you can say inactive. That is the current. The Shakti is removed. When the Shakti is not there, they are inactive. Pancha Pretas Nasina. She is sitting on a couch. Without her, that is Pancha Pretas. When she is in contact with those things, they spring back into life. They are full of life. Pancha Brahma Swarupini. She becomes the 5 Brahmas. Just as I told, she becomes the sun, she becomes the moon. These people are not different from her. She becomes Brahma, she becomes Vishnu, she becomes Rudra, Pancha Brahma Swarupini. So the 5, they start 5 duties. Pancha Krutyaparayana. They do the 5 jobs. She doesn't move an inch. She doesn't blink her eyes. She doesn't command. She is in the Anandamaya Chakram. But this Brahma starts creation, Vishnu starts preservation, Rudra starts dissolution, and Ishvara concealment. Tirodhanam is called concealment. Ante he wants to hide something. And Sadashiva, Anugraham, grace. What is that grace? Liberation. That is the grace. So, this picture contains all her 3 bodies. That is why they are showing this picture. One is the physical form, then the subtle form. What is her subtle form? mantra. What is that mantra? Sadashiva is Srim, Ishvara is Hrim, Rudra is Sauh, Vishnu is Klim, Brahma is Aim. Srim, Hrim, Aim, Klim, Sauh. All 5 Bijaksharas are there, and she is the energy. That is the Panchapranavas. In Shodashi Mantram you get that Panchapranavas. So she is the Mantra Swarupini. Here 5 elements are shown, 5 Pranavaksharas are shown. She is as Devatas in the cosmos, and these people are telling you that microcosm, they are a replica, it is a miniature. How? It is proved here. Brahma is there in the cosmos, Brahma is there in this is called microcosm. Brahma is there in this microcosm as Mooladhara Chakra. Vishnu is there in the cosmos, he is there in Swadhisthana Chakra as Vishnu, water element. Narayana is water, connected with water. Rudra is there in the cosmos, Rudra, fire. Metabolism, catabolism, fire, gastric. Near the Manipuri Chakra, fire. Is Rudra here? So all the Devatas are here. All the Devatas are in the cosmos. That is the microcosm, Brahmandam. In Sanskrit they say, this is the Pindandam. There is a relationship between Brahmandam and Pindandam. That is correlated when you do Khadgamala and Sri Chakra Puja. You see that deities, every deity within you, and you become the Lalita there. That is the Upasana. We'll come to know about that. So here, all the 5 elements are there, and 5 gods, Brahma, Vishnu, Rudra, Ishvara, Sadashiva. You can see this physical form, mantra form, energy, life energy, working through both physical and subtle bodies. And what is Sushtikatri, Brahma Rupa, Goptri, Govinda Rupini, Samharini, Rudra Rupa. These are the jobs which she is allotting to those 5 Brahmas. She is getting done all this through those people. So this shows at creation how she manages this Sushti-karyam. Now we'll come to one name, one mantra. If I say name, you should think it is mantra, because they are not mere name. Nakhaditi sanchanna namajjanatamo guna. The meaning is, if you touch her feet, you do the namaskaram, they say the brilliance and the light emerging from her feet will remove all the ignorance from our heads. When you do the Pada Namaskaram, your head touches her feet. Nakha means nails. The nails of the feet. Nakha dhiditi is the light coming out. Dhiditi means light, emerging. Namajjana, nama means namaskaram. Jana means the people. The people who do the namaskaram to her feet, their tamoguna. Tamoguna means ignorance. The Bhandasura is here. Bhandasura is in your thoughts. Bhandasura. That tamoguna means it is ignorance, darkness. Darkness is removed because light. So opposite. As soon as the light comes, darkness is removed. As soon as the Sri Vidya comes, Bhandasura is removed. So if you touch her feet, the grace flows through the feet and Bhandasura tamogunam is removed. That is the meaning. Nakhadiditi sanchanna namajjanatamoguna. That is why in our sampradayam, they say you have to touch the feet. Even in Reiki and pranic healing, they say the energy flows through the feet. So even Lakshmi Devi doesn't want to leave the feet of Vishnu. People may think that male chauvinism and they make the ladies, but no. She is too smart, that lady. She is getting all the grace from Vishnu because she is Prakriti. She is nature. She wants to nourish the children. She wants grace. From where she will get grace? Catch hold of Vishnu's feet. Then Vishnu, happy with her, gave place to her in Lakshasthala, in his chest. Lakshmi resides in his chest. She does service. So Vishnu's grace is got by the Prakriti. Prakriti is the nature. Nakhadhetit sanchanna namajjanatamo guna. There is an instance where Devi's grace was passed on to a foolish cowherd by inscribing Aim Bijaksharam on the tongue, seed letter on his tongue by Kali herself. He is changed into a renowned scholar called Kalidasa and composed Shamala Dandakam. You may be knowing, but the people who do not know the story, Kalidasa. So he was a foolish cowherd. He was sitting on the branch of a tree and cutting that with the axe, not realizing that he will fall down and will die. Even that much common sense he didn't have. Such a foolish fellow, when he went to Kali temple and addressed her, "Oh mother," that's all, that is the mantra. He didn't even have Bala mantra or Chandi mantra or Panchadashi, nothing. Amma. Amma is the mantra. He called her Amma. She asked him, "What do you want?" "I want Vidya." He could not pronounce Vidya. He was such a tamogunam was there. "I want Vidya." Then she said, "Are you not scared looking at me? How Kali looks? You might have seen the picture. Vishrunkhala, Madagurnita Raktakshi. She was naked, huge, reddish eyes, and one cut head in the hand, one sword, and a blood bleeding head in the hand. Dark night, Amavasya. Are you not scared looking at me?" He said, "I am not afraid, you are my mother." That's all. She embraced him. If you call her mother, she will embrace and empower you. She immediately wrote Aim on his tongue with a Trishulam. And he didn't read anything, he didn't refer any books. He started composing the Shamla Dandakam, which is very, very famous. It contains all chakras, sahityam, all the secrets are revealed in that shlokam. Shama Upasana, in that shlokam, Shamala Dandakam. That is the glory of her feet. Similar incident, I am inspired by my children's comment. She is a storyteller. Another story I tell you. A similar example is mentioned in Bhagavata Purana, where Lord Krishna showered his grace to a hunchbacked, ugly woman. The woman's name is Kubja. She is a symbol of Tamogunam, serving Kamsa. She is serving a Rakshasa. That is why she is Tamogunam. Krishna met her in Madhura, adi chupinchandi. Kubja photo chupinchandi. Second. So, Krishna and his brother Balarama went to Madhura. They met Kubja and asked her to apply fragrant oil. She was carrying fragrant oil in his hand to serve Kamsa. Krishna asked her. Mesmerized by his charm and sweet words, she tried to apply oil to Krishna. But due to her deformities, she had 3 deformities. I'll tell you what are those 3 deformities. She could not do so. Then Krishna pressed her feet with his toes. Her direction was changed from Kamsa to Krishna. All these days she was serving Kamsa. She was going in the negative path. Now, as soon as Krishna's touched with her feet, then her direction is changed from Kamsa to Krishna. And Then Krishna touched her hands and touched her chin. He touched her hands and chin. Her deeds and outlook were changed completely. Thus, all her deformities of Tamoguna were removed by divine touch. That is the Krishna's story. They will show you the picture later. Here the Kubja represents the Kundalini. That is Krishna. That is Kubja. She is an ugly woman, not because of her body. It is the Tamogunam. She has got 3 deformities. Krishna is touching, putting his toes on her feet, her direction is changed. When people come to this spiritual field, their direction changes. Instead of going somewhere else, they come to temples or learning songs, bhajans. So direction is changed. And her hands, she was serving the demonic power. He touched her hands. She started doing puja, helping people. Her direction is changed. And then he touched her chin. Her outlook, all the time she was looking down, looking at Mooladhara and Swadhisthana Chakra. Downward, Adho Drushti. Now he lifted her head. She started looking up. Up means Ajna Chakram and Sahasrara. There is so much of symbolism, not an external story. She started looking at Ajna and Vishuddhi and Sahasraram. Her outlook is completely changed. Her direction is changed. Her deeds are changed. Her outlook is changed. 3 deformities were removed just by the mere touch of Krishna. That is what is similar to Nakhadiditi, Sanchanna, Namajjana, Tamoguna. The Tamoguna is removed. Another mantra I am going to consider. Sarva Mantra Swarupini. You know what is mantra? What it can do? Mananat Trayate iti mantraha. By contemplating, by concentration, mantra protects you. Here, tra means tara. Not only protection, tarna, gattekkinchadam. From one end to another end, it takes you. That means transcendence. It transcends you from this end to that end. What is that end? From humanity to divinity. That is the trend. Mantra means not only if you have a problem, if you do this mantra, you will overcome that. Don't limit that only. Mantra has finer causes. Tra means not only protection, it is crossing over from one end to another end, transcending. It connects the individual with the divine. There is a saying in Sanskrit, Daivadhinam tu jagat sarvam, mantradhinam tu daivatam. All the words, we saw 14 words are there. 7 Urdhvalokas, 7 Adholokas. Bhurbo, Swajana, Mahatapa, Satyam, they are all Urdhvalokas. Tala, Rasatala, Patala, Vitala, Sutala, all are Adholokas. Altogether 14. All the 14 worlds are under God's control. He plays with them. Like Golikayalu. Krishna plays Daivadhinam to Jagat Sarvam. But the same God is under the control of mantra. If you say I, Saraswati's Kataksham will come. If you say Dram, Dattatreya. If you say Gam, 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 Ganapatiya Namaha, he appears. All the universes are under the control, but mantra has control, God is controlled by that mantra. Because when you do the puja and rituals, while we do the puja, we ring the bell. When you ring the bell, you chant a mantra. What is that mantra? Agamardam tu devanam, gamanardam tu rakshasam. The meaning is, we invoke the God, Agamardam to Devanam, to drive away the Rakshasam, to drive out the Rakshasas, negative feelings, and to invoke the positive energy, we are ringing the bell. And when you ring the bell, that sound of the mantra carries the divine power. So, mantra has the sound energy, vibrations, invoking the gods. On top of the bell, you see some figures. Observe later. Hanuman, Simha, or Mushaka, or Nandi, or Garuda, all the vehicles of gods. Vahanas means vehicles. Those idols are inscribed on that. That idols will be present on top of the bell. Idols are seen because the sound of the mantra which is chanted will bring the deity. If you chant the mantra, the deity will come. Om Namah Shivaya, Shiva will come. So Vahanam, that mantra is the Vahanam. Mantra is the vehicle. For example, you see, Garuda represents Vedic knowledge. So Garuda brings Vishnu, means Vedic knowledge will bring Vishnu. And when you go to a Shiva temple, Nandi will be there, and what our elders say, you have to keep your fingers on the horns of the Nandi and see the Shiva through Nandi. Because our mother-in-law said, I did that, I told my children to do that, we will do. We don't know the inner meaning of that. That Nandi represents Om. That Nandi represents the mantra. See the God through the mantra. Approach Shiva through Omkara. Because Omkara is the vehicle. Nandi is the vehicle of Shiva. So Dharma is represented by that lion. Durga is sitting on a lion. Only if you do dharmic karikramas, you can approach Durga, she can protect you. So Dharma represents, that Simham represents Dharma. Hanuma is Rudra Amsha, they say. Shiva's incarnation only is Hanuma. Om is divided into 3 letters. We all know that. There is a big Upanishad about Omkaram. A-U-Ma. It is divided into A-U-Ma. Om. That Om is Hanuma. A-U-Ma. Hanuma. That Omkaram is in Hanuma. The name Hanuma itself contains that Omkaram. So Hanuma is Omkaram. Ram Duvare Tum Rakhware. What does it mean in Hanuman Chalisa? Hanuman is at the doorstep of Rama's chamber. If you want to approach Rama, you have to go through Hanuman. Hanuman is the mantra. You have to go through Hanuman mantra to reach Rama. You have to go through Omkaram to reach Shiva. There are mantras. Bhuta Pishach Nikatinapi Ave. If you recite the mantra, all the negativities are removed. The negativities are called Bhuta Pishacha. Here, approach through mantra. We observe Saraswati, Akshamala she has. So all the murtis are all, they are not toys. Idols are not toys. Temples are not museums. They give some messages to you. Saraswati has Akshamala, Shiva has Rudrakshamala, Kali has garland of skulls, Krishna and Hanuman has Tulasi Mala. All these are the seed letters. Akshamala means what? A-Ksha. Starting from A till Ksha. Adityanta samasta varnanakari, Mata Annapurneshwari, Adikshanta samasta varnankari. So the deep Upanishad knowledge is embedded in our day-to-day prayers. An old woman, 80 years old woman, she recites the mantra, not knowing about the Sri Devi Upasana. Adikshanta Samasta Varnankari. From A to Ksha, all the letters are written in your body, in all the 6 chakras. That you are learning. When the child is born, from this aperture, Brahmarandram they say. In Sanskrit, Brahmarandram, gateway of God. The divine power, the Kundalini Shakti from the macrocosm enters through this aperture into the child, and that is Om. That Kundalini Shakti is Om, Avuma, and half, the hood is half body, 3.5. That is why 3.5 coils Kundalini Shakti. Avuma, and that half head raised. That Omkaram goes inside and splits into 50 letters. 50 letters. From A to Aha are written in the Vishuddhi Chakra. Kakha, Gagna, 12 are written in the Anahata. The next 10 letters are in the Manipura Chakra, and the 10 letters are in the next chakra. 4 letters are in the Mooladhara Chakra. All these are secrets are revealed in your Lalita Sahasranam. Mooladharambujaruda Varadadinishevita Vasha Shasa Varadadinishevita. It is said there. So Lalita Sahasranam is not just praising Devi. She is telling you how to find herself within your body. 4 letters are there. I am there within you. Amrutadi Maha Shakti. From A to Aha, 16 bubbles are in the Vishuddhi Chakra. Kala Ratra Dushabtavda, Katu Kaka Gaganya. Those letters are in the Anahata. All the details are described in Lalita Sahasranam. So all these 50 letters are in Saraswati's hand, Akshamala. Akshamala, pearls garland. That is 50 letters, Shiva's Rudrakshamala, Kali's Mundamala, Akshamala, Adikshanta. So these 50 letters, Panchashat Pitha Rupini, Panchashat means Sanskrit. That is why I say, if you know Sanskrit, you will really enjoy all these names. Panchashat Pitha Rupini. So where is Devi? Devi is seated in all the 50 letters, A to Ksha. In each and every letter, she is seated there as sound vibration, as the vibration. Just as the piano reads, if you press, you get that sound. Similarly, if the Kundalini Shakti travels in those chakras, those aksharas are written. Those letters. If you cut the body and do the dissection, you cannot see those letters. Just like you see the heart and kidneys. They cannot be removed, seen by the dissection or scanning or X-ray. No, it is through the third eye. Divya Chakshu. Only Tapasya can reveal all those things. They are called Matrukas. Matruka means mother. These letters are called mothers because mothers can give rise to children. All the literature, all that languages derive from these 50 letters. All the languages and the literature, they are from these 50 letters. That is why they are called Matruka. Matruka Varna Rupini. So who is Devi? She is in the form of all the 50 letters. Kshara means, so see the name. Kshara means perishable. Everything is perishable in this world. Maybe some have long longevity, some are very early, they die. But there is Akshara. Akshara means unperishable, non-perishable. What is that non-perishable? Divine power, God. Because God is non-perishable. So he is called Akshara. So Akshamala means Akshara. You can reach Akshara Parabrahman through this Varnamala, divinity. At the age of 5, the child is taught by the father on a plate of rice on Vijayadashmi day, O Namaha Shivayaha. The father makes the child write on the plate of rice after doing Gadapati Puja and all. That ceremony is called Aksharabhyasam. What is this Aksharabhyasam? One is to teach the alphabet, because he has to earn money, to take up a job and enter some university and earn money. That is Aksharabhyasam, alphabet. That is Akshara. Then second, that time, why do you say Na, Ma, Shivaya? The mantra is given to the child at the age of 5. It is called Panchakshari mantra. Because Namah Shivaya, the external meaning is salutations to Shiva. Namah Shivaya, Namaskaram to Shiva. But in Sanskrit, Ma means Jiva, Na means no. I am not Jiva. The child is telling, I am not Jiva, Nama. Then who are you? Shivaya, I am Shiva. That is, in Upanishads, there are 4 Mahavakyas, they say. All the essence of all the Vedas are reduced to 4 sentences. They are called Mahavakyas, each from one Veda. Out of them is one Aham Brahmasmi. Aham Brahmasmi, Aham means I. I am God. That is the Mahavakyam. After doing 40, 50, 60 years of tapasya, towards the end of their life, highest knowledge proclaims, I am God. Aham Brahmasmi. The same doctrine is taught to a child before entering school. Spiritual knowledge was given to the child first. Then you go for any knowledge. That was the base. When you realize yourself you are God, you are protected. You cannot go astray. You are divine. You are supposed to do divine jobs. Not to cheat, not to exploit people. At the age of Aksharabhyasam, Abhyasam is practice. It is not the practice of only letters. It is the practice of Brahma Vidya, Atma Vidya, Sri Vidya. That is the ceremony in those days. Now, A for apple, B for bread, C for cake, D for donut, E for egg. All the time this one. Body के बारे में ही सोचते हैं, आत्मा के बारे में सोच नहीं है. That is the problem of today. Brahmasmi. Mantra unites the Jiva with Paramatma. Because Namah Shivaya means I am Shiva. Here Hanuman is the mantra. How can you say that? Rama Duvare, Tum Rakhware, okay, that is agreed. Look at the derivation of that name. He is the son of Anjana and Vayu. You know that story. Anjana and Vayu. Vayu Putra. Anjana Putra. Anjana means not only a lady. Anjana refers to the part of the mouth inside. The inside part of the mouth is called Anjana, above the palate. When the air comes through vocal cords, and touches the Anjana, sound is produced. Vayu Putra, Anjana Putra. So that sound is Hanuman. Anjana Putra, Vayu Putra. That mantra, sound, vibration, he plays the mantra. Hanuman plays an important, because he is mantra, how he is uniting the Atma, Paramatma, Sita and Ram. He plays an important role in reunion of Rama and Sita when they were separated. Rama is the Jiva or Sita is the Jiva. They were brought together through Hanuman. He brings Sugriva to Rama and makes the friendship possible. Sugriva is the Jiva, Rama is Paramatma, Hanuman brings them. So mantra unites the Atma and Paramatma. Mantra has power. We know that. That is why we are initiated into mantra. What are the examples? There are plenty. For those who do not know, I am telling, Ramayana was written by Valmiki Maharshi. Once upon a time, there was a robber. He was robbing all the people who were traveling through the jungles. His name was Ratnakara. He was robbing and that was his livelihood. He was surviving on that. One day sage Narada came and he initiated. He didn't say it is Diksha mantra and all that. He said, you say Mara 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 Bolo. Mara Mara Bolo. He started repeating that Mara 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 and he was completely absorbed in that. And so many years passed, he didn't get up from that posture. And the snakes made their houses there. Snake pits were formed. It is called Valmikam in Sanskrit. The Valmikams were built on his head. He didn't move. That much intense tapasya he did. That is why he was called Valmiki. A robber turned into a Maharshi. Before Rama was born, he could see Rama's life and all in his meditation. He saw that in his vision and he wrote Ramayana. How is it? Because of two letters, mantra, Mara Mara. With that mantra, this much of change has come. That is why Einstein said, science cannot change the mind, only spirituality can change. That is the need of the hour today. We have seen so much of science and technology. When the science cannot change a person's mind, what welfare can they do to the universe? Here, there's an interesting story. Three mothers were chatting. One lady said, you know my son, I am very proud of my son. He crossed over the ocean with one leap. Who is that son? Hanuman. So Hanuman's mother was Anjana. Hanuman was very proud of her son and with one leap my son crossed. Then the second lady, she didn't keep quiet. She also has one son. She said, okay, I will talk about my son. My son has swallowed waters of the 7 oceans in 7 upasanas. That is Agastya Muni's mother. She said, Keshva Isvahanda. Then third lady said, oh my God, how could they do such wonderful jobs? Casually asked them, how could they do such great tasks? The third lady asked. The first one said, with pride, he said, Sri Rama, Jai Rama, Jai Jai Rama Om. He uttered that and he crossed. The second one said, Keshva Isvaha, Narayana Isvaha, Madhava Isvaha, Govinda Namaha. She repeated 7 times. And the third one said, okay, you know, those names belong to my dear son Rama. That lady is Kausalya, the mother of Rama, Vishnu's incarnation. All these names belong to my son. They are not names, they are mantras. Just by uttering Rama, just by saying Keshva Narayana, this fellow could swallow the ocean, that fellow could cross the ocean. He is my son. That is the mantra Mahima. The greatness, glory of mantra is revealed in these stories because we should know the greatness of the names in our Puranas. They have a lot of Rama means it is not just a 2-lettered word. Ra plus A plus Ma. Ra is Agni Bijam, I is Surya Bijam, Ma is Chandra Bijam. Agni Kundalini, Surya Kundalini, Chandra Kundalini. All three Kundalinis are there in the small name of Rama. So if you know the deeper meaning of this significance, you can enjoy. So this is as far as mantra is concerned. Sarva Mantra Swarupini. Now we'll go to Sarva Yantra Swarupini. What is Yantra? We talk so much about Sri Yantras and all. Our Guruji has built a big temple in the form of Sri Yantra. After that, many people in Andhra Pradesh are taking interest in knowing at least what is Sri Chakra. Yantra is the representation of a geometrical form of Devi. She is in the Yantra because here the Sri Chakra contains triangles, petals, bindu, square. They are not mere lines. They symbolize various aspects. For example, one of the names of Lalita Sahasranamam, Sri Chakra Raja Nilaya. King of chakras is Sri Chakra. There are so many chakras. Each deity has one yantra. Just as you have, your car is different, his car is different, her car is different, various cars. Vehicles are different. This is a vehicle of Devi. So, it is the king of all the chakras. Devi's abode is the Sri Chakra. Nilaya, Sri Chakra Raja Nilaya. Devi's abode is Sri Chakra. It is her vehicle. Sri Chakra Ratharuda. It is her chariot. Nilayam means it is steady, it cannot move. That is the residence. No, that is the vehicle also. She can move in that Ratham because cosmos is Ratham. That is a chariot. So vehicle. Sri Chakra Ratharuda. Srimat Simhasaneshwari. This is the Simhasanam. She is sitting here. 9 avaranas, leave alone this, her avarana, but 8 avaranas are in the Simhasanam. She is ruling over this Simhasanam. Srimat Simhasaneshwari. So where is she? She is in the microcosm, she is in the macrocosm, and she controls everything, just as we said. And Sri Chakra Raja Nilaya. Sri Chakra is Lalita's body. Panchadashi is her spirit. Bala is her spirit. That mantram. Mantram is her spirit. And yantram is Sri Chakra. Khadgamala describes all the devatas present. 181 devatas are there. Sarva Sanshobhini, Sarva Vitrani, Sarva Krishni, all that. 181 devatas are there. Khadga means triangle. Khadga means Shakti. Shaktimala, Khadgamala, they say. The Kundalini Shakti passes through all these triangles and reaches there. That is why Khadgamala, through which Kundalini Shakti travels. Soundarya Lahari explains all the Sahasranamas. It is a commentary. Soundarya Lahari is a commentary of Lalita Sahasranamam. Sri Chakra is a symbol for our body, microcosm. Sri Chakra is a symbol for the universe, macrocosm. There is a correlation between this and the macrocosm. Here 7 psychic lotuses are there and 9 avaranas. If you know the relationship between this and that is the Sri Chakra Puja. This yantra is not designed by anybody, it is not imagined by anybody, it is revealed to the Rishi. When the Rishi is doing meditation, it is revealed to him in his Dahara Akasha. There are so many Akashas. In the heart, Dahara Upasana is done. Ramana Maharshi has taught that how to do. Dahara, there, Sri Chakra is revealed. That is why it is called Viyat Chakra. Viyat means Dahara Akasha. It is revealed in that heart center, Dahara Viyat Chakra. That is why revelations are observed. These revelations are called darshanas. Who has this darshan? Seeing with our eyes is different. That is seeing. This darshanam, we should not say हमने उसका दर्शन किया. No, I saw him. That's all. Darshan means inside when you do the upasana and something is revealed. That is what is called darshana. Sri Chakra Puja implies communication with the divinity and experiencing it. And that is why when you do the Sri Chakra Puja, you must be observing Pujayami Tarpayami Namaha. Pujayami. You worship the deity, duality. See the deity, divine outside, and worship it by 64 offerings. Either 5 or 16 or 64. Devi is there, devotee is there. Pujayami, Dvaitam, duality. Tarpayami, after some time, you realize that God is not only outside, God is within you. Tarpayami, you start absorb the same divinity within you. Offer the puja within you. That is the Tarpayami. That is Visishtadvaitam. That is Dvaitam, duality. This is Visishtadvaitam. Then Namaha. Just I told you Namah Shivaya. Namaha means I am not Jiva. I am that for which I am searching all these days. I am that. That is Namaha. So, it is the Advaitam. Realize that you and that are one and the same. This is climbing the ladder. From where you are climbing? From Trailokya Mohana Chakram, you are climbing to the Sarva Anandamaya Chakram. From Mooladhara Chakra, where it is sleeping, the snake is awakened and it is going through and reaching the Sahasrara. From Trailokya Mohana Chakram to Sarva Anandamaya Chakram. This is Lalita Sahasranamas reveal all the steps involved in this climbing. What are the chakras? What are the letters written there? When you cross over the chakra, what experiences you get? All these secrets are embedded in Lalita Sahasranama. Trailokya Mohana Chakra means Moham. Moham means entanglements. Body, mind, intellect, all these are entanglements. You have to go above that. Ananda means Mohaksha. Moksha means what? It is not leaving the body. Moha Kshayame is moksha. When you get rid of this entanglement, that is moksha. Not the body, your attachment to these things. Body, mind, intellect, you have to transcend that. That is the bandham nunchi moksham kelali. That is Sukshma Shariram. Sarva, now you come to Sarva Tantra Swarupini. We know something about Yantra. Very shortly I am describing. Yantra, you know, this is the Yantram. Whole universe is a Yantram. And she is running. She is the driving force. When she is not there, this will be burnt off. Garbage. She is the one who is doing this driving. So Sarva Tantra Swarupini. Tantra means procedure, paddhati, technique. Tanyate, vistarayate. The mantra and yantra are synchronized with Tantra. For example, you just take a small name of Lalita. Parvati. Parvati means, we know, the daughter of Himalaya Parvatam. Because she is born to a Parvatam, she is called Parvati. Parvata Rajaputri, the daughter of the king of mountains. The king of mountains is Himalayas. So Parvati is the daughter of that mountain. Himagiri Tanaya, her name. Girija. Giri means mountain. Girija means the born out of the Giri is the mountain. Shailaja. Shaila is the mountain. She is born out of that Shailam. Is why Parvatas? Why that Parvatam is called why Parvatas? Parvata contains the Parvas. What is Parvas? The caves. The mountain has got caves. The mountain has got nodes. This is the mountain. And this has got nodes. Mooladhara is a node. Swadhisthana is a node. Manipura is a node. All the nodes. She is born in that. She is playing there. Kundalini Shakti is the daughter. The Shakti, the electromagnetic power which is running through these nodes, that is Parvati. That is the Tantra. Tantra synchronizes the mantra Parvati with this yantra and gives out Vistarayate Jnanam. It explains how it is working. So, caves are nodes of the mountain, body is the giri, nodes are the psychic lotuses in the spinal cord. The peaks are the shringas, lotuses. The prana shakti, life energy, which permeates through the spine, is the daughter of Himalayas. Draupadi is the Kundalini Shakti. That is why she is not born to a mother and father. She is born in the Homakundam, Agni. And all the 5 husbands are Annamaya Kosham, Pranamaya Kosham, Manomaya Kosham, Vijnanamaya Kosham, Anandamaya Kosham. This body has 5 sheets. Food seat, mind, Vijnanamayam, all the 5 Pancha Koshantara Sthita, Lalita Sasnam. It is giving GPS where to be found. Where Lalita is to be found, Lalita Sasnamam is revealing. Pancha Koshantara Sthita, Koshalu 5, Chakras 7, Avaranas 9. All are same. If you talk about yantras, Avaranas. If you talk about body, psychic lotuses. If you talk about Vedanta Upanishad, 5 koshas. Draupadi is the Kundalini Shakti which is going through, which is getting in contact with all the 5 koshas, the 5 husbands. That is Dharmaraj, Arjun, Bhima, Nakula, Sahadeva. All 5 koshas. She is in touch with them. If you don't know the meaning, you misunderstand our scriptures. You ask questions. Why it is so? Sumeru Madhya Shungasta. This is another name. Tantra is revealing. Sumeru. This is the Meru. Sumeru. Where there is a divine touch. That is called Sumeru. Madhya Shungasta. That peaks. She is there. Tantra is revealing Devi's positions, locations. Sri Shailam Shikaram Drishtva Punarjanmana Vidyate. Sri Shailam is a pilgrimage spot in Andhra Pradesh. We go there by aeroplanes and AC trains and cars and visit there and come back. We say we don't have a Punarjanma, we are liberated. No. That pilgrimage space is the Sri Shailam. This body, Shikaram Drishtva. If you have seen this Shikaram, if you have reached the destination, then you will not be born again because you are going to become God. If you are God, there is no birth, there is no death. You are God. That is what is called self-realization. To know God, know yourself. We are knowing so many things outside. We are going to moon, Mars, sun and all. But you are not going inside. Lopal kelladam ledu, lo chupu ledu. Actually, I read in one book. I want to share with you. When Christ said, repent, the heaven is within you. The kingdom of heaven is within you. Repent. That is what he said, I believe. People understood repent means if you have done some wrong things, go and confess to the Father or church people, repent, or go before God and go, please forgive me. Repent, over. Have you found the heaven? Maybe you will have a good sleep and you can dream that you reached heaven. No. Repent means his language was not English, Aramaic language. Repent means go inside. Repent. Go inside the kingdom of heaven. He is with you. You will find the kingdom of heaven. So, our Rishis also said the same thing. The truth is always one. Whether it is any religion, truth is one. The expressions may be different. So here, Sri Shailam Sikharam Drishtva Punarjanmana Vidite, it is a pilgrimage center in Andhra Pradesh, but it is a replica. Here you have to go. The one who has reached or seen the peak of Sri Shailam will not suffer the cycle of births and deaths. because he will become Brahman, who is beyond birth and death. This is what is called mukti, liberation or self-realization. The purpose of human life is this. That is why we are all given an erect spinal cord. Look at a cat, look at a dog, look at a horse, even for that matter, look at a cow, sacred animal. Still it has a horizontal spinal cord. Why only man has given a erect spinal cord? Because you are supposed to do the yoga. It is not attending the yoga centers just to reduce your weight or maybe to slim your figure. No. Yoga is to unite your Jivatma with Paramatma. That is the union. That is why the spinal cord from Mooladhara Chakra, arouse that power. Take it to that. Climb all the 7 hills. Once you go there, Antar Jyotir Bahit Jyoti, Pratyek Jyoti Parat Paraha, Chidananda Rupam, Shivoham Shivoham. You say, I am that Shiva. If a person enters an engineering college, studies, in India we call college as Vidyalayam, and studies for 4 or 5 years, passes his exam, he comes out and becomes an engineer. If he enters a medical college, passes his exam, he becomes a doctor. If he enters a law college, passes his exam, he becomes a lawyer. If a person enters a Devalayam, temple, does his required sadhana, meditation and all, when he comes out, he should become one with God. That is the Devalayam. But he is not realizing God is the same. Why? We have to enter into a temple of our own body. These temples will show you the path. Deva Pujalandu, Devalayamulandu, Devudunte Cheppi Teruvu Chupe. Teliya Vishwamella Devadi Devudav, Vishwadabhirama Vinuravam. All these temples are built in such a way to show you the path. When my Guruji built the temple in Devipuram, when I was climbing the steps, I asked him, Guru Garu, this is Devi's abode. Devi is here. And we are stepping. We are putting our legs and climbing on that, stepping. Papam kada అని అడిగాను. Is it not sinful to stamp our legs on the house of the Devi? He said, who said it is Devi's? Your body is that time I didn't have that much of sense, let me tell you. So, who said it is Devi's temple? It is your temple. You have to climb all this. That is that. It took me nearly 30 years to understand this. Today I am talking to you people. So, you have to enter into a temple of our own body, living temple. You should climb the 7 hills within you. Saptagiri, Saptashungi Ma. Kondalalo Nelakonna Koneti Rayadu Badu. The 7 hills are within you. Kondalu means hills. You have to climb them. Koneti Rayadu, there is a Amrita Sarovar. There is a milky ocean there. There is Sudha Mandalam. You have to reach there. Nectar. Living temple. You should climb the 7 hills. Mooladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura, etc. and reach the top. This is what is called Antarmukha Sadhana. This is what is called repentance. Tukaram went to Pandharpur to see Panduranga in the temple. When he came out of the temple, Tuka Jhala Panduranga. He exclaimed in ecstasy, I have become Panduranga. That is what he said. Because he knew the Tantra. How to become that. That science he knew. That is why he could. This process is called in Sanskrit Brahmara Kitaka Nyayam. They always compare, bring it to our level. Brahmara Kitaka Nyayam. Brahmara is butterfly. Kitaka means insect. The story goes, a story is the real thing happening. Brahmara is butterfly, Kitaka is insect. A caterpillar was all the time enjoying its life, eating the mulberry leaves from morning till night. Maybe it does overtime also. So, going on enjoying the life attached to the tree. Suddenly one day one butterfly came and whispered something into his ear. We don't know the language of butterflies. So he whispered something in the ears. Next day onwards, the caterpillar stopped eating and built a shell around it. It becomes pupa. After some days, the shell is broken. There was no more caterpillar. A butterfly comes out. Butterfly comes out. Now it stopped eating the leaves. It has developed a proboscis. Lifestyle is changed. Started taking nectar from the flowers and is not attached to the tree. It started flying in the environment, vast environment. It tastes, its lifestyles completely changed. Scientists call it metamorphism. But Rishis call it tapas. That's all. Meditation and tapas. The change has come. How it has come? A Baddha has become Buddha. Baddha means the bound one. Entangled one. It was entangled with the tree and eating and all. The Baddha has become Buddha. The Baddha has become Siddha. Bhogi has become Yogi. Bhogi means all the time interested in enjoying life. Entertainment, no enlightenment. Gandasura was Bhogi. To become a yogi, this is Tantra. The Tantra teaches you how to become yogi from Bhogi. This is... Somebody came to Vivekananda and asked him, some journalist, do you people believe in conversion? Then Vivekananda said, we believe in conversion, not from one religion to another religion. We believe converting the human into divine, Jiva into Shiva, Manava into Madhava, Bindu into Sindhu. That is the conversion we believe. This is what is the conversion. The Baddha has become Siddha. That is the purpose of spirituality. Now, Phalasruti. Here and there I picked up some names. Phalasruti, the benefits are derived from Lalita Sahasranamam. There is one shloka which is very confusing and conflicting that I want to bring to your notice. Vishnu Nama Sahasracha Shiva Namam Ekam Uttamam. That means, to 1,000 names of Vishnu, a single name of Shiva is preferred. So, you stop Vishnu Sahasranamam and you say Shiva, 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 you are liberated. To 1,000 names of Vishnu, equivalent to one name of Shiva. To 1,000 names of Shiva, a single name of Devi is preferred. So you stop Shiva and take Srimati Annapurnamba, you are liberated. This is the thing Hayagriva Rishi told Agastya Rishi. Both are Rishis. They had no problem. But the devotees of Vishnu and devotees of Shiva and devotees of Devi, Devi's devotees kept quiet. Because Devi Nama Uttamam, no, they are ruling the world. So Shiva Bhaktas and Vishnu Bhaktas are fighting with each other. It is quite common or intriguing. This statement is intriguing statement. On one side, Vedas and Upanishads proclaim that God is one. Then why do you bring Vishnu, Shiva and all that? Here I said, So many are there, but all are her forms. Finished. Vyapini, she has spread herself into everything. She is the mother. So all are children. Vividha Akara lo. Multifarious forms are hers only. The snakes are their children. The lions are their children. The cats are her children. Humans are her children. Even the demons are her children. She created them. Why? Bala, Leela, Vinodani. It is her play. Maya. She wants to play. Watch the fun. How these people are tackling. So, Ekam Sat, Vipra Bahuda Vadanti. There is only one truth. But everyone interprets in their own way. There is only one God. But he takes different forms. Why? Doctor is one. But how many departments? Gynecologist, urologist, neurologist, cardiologist. So, we have different diseases. So, we want different doctors. I can't go to the dentist and ask to deliver my child. He is meant for dentist only. Understand? Similarly, for giving prosperity, you go to Lakshmi. For giving good children, go to Gauri. So departments, she only divides like that. Similarly, Ekam Sat, Vipra Bahuda Vadanti. Such statements may create a rift between the followers of Vishnu and Shiva, causes confusion and conflict. But it can be explained with a small example. For the growth of a tree, we want to water. I will just water the roots. I don't climb the topmost stem and start watering the leaves, buds, stem, branches and flowers and fruits. No. If I water the roots, it's enough. The root will take care of all other parts. All of them are parts of the same tree. They are not different. They look different to us, but for the tree, they are all her children. Once the roots are attended, all other parts are taken care of. Root is the source, mother of all. Similarly, if you worship Devi, all the gods are taken care of. Because all the gods, Hari, Brahma, Indra, Sevita, she is energy. They want energy, so they will worship Devi. Vyakta, Vyakta Swarupini, she is the mother of manifest world and unmanifest. We do not know, without seeing, we cannot say. There is so much of unmanifest things are there. Both are head forms. Vyakta, Vyakta Swarupini, that is Lalita. So what is described in Vedas and in the Upanishads, that nameless and formless thing which is there as a bindu, as a dot, has expanded into this Sri Chakra, this microcosm or the macrocosm. With the form it is called Lalita, without form it is called Brahman. So Brahma Vidya. That is why Tagore said, I dive deep down within the ocean of the forms. These are all the ocean of forms. Why do Hindus have so many gods? All the different forms, we dive deep down to get the pearl of the formless. Through worshipping them, you reach that pearl which is hidden under the sea. To reach that formless and nameless God, we worship this Saguna Upasana. I think 1 hour is over. Thank you very much. These are only some of the names which I just hinted at them. It's a big ocean. With this indicator, if you search, you have yourself can the mantra will help you. Whatever mantra is given to you, you do that, and you will come to know the secrets hidden in this. If you know the stories, Puranas and all, you will enjoy more. but thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. Chaitanya and his family and all you people. From morning till now, you must be quite tired. Sarvam Lalitarpanamastu. Radha Radheshwari. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Let's all give her a big round of applause. We may have time just for one or two questions.
Yeah,
We are going to have another satsang tomorrow evening, same time, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and as per Indian Standard Time, it will be 7:30 a.m. Okay, so there are people watching via the YouTube channel as well. But if anybody has, based on what you just shared, if we have any immediate questions, perhaps we can just take one or two of them, or else we can join again for tomorrow. Okay, I request Vidya and Chaitanya to come forward. So this is their house in which today we've organized this satsang by Sundari Amma. I'll hold it. Chaitanya,
పుణ్యం అంతా ఆవిడకి వెళ్తుంది. బ్రహ్మజ్ఞాన ప్రాప్తి దేవి నాకు ఇంగ్లీష్ రాదమ్మా, ఏదో I'm not educated, I don't know English. You should forgive me. Maybe.
మీరు ఒకసారి స్వస్తి అని
Swasti
అంటే ఇవి ఐ కెనాట్ పుట్ ఇట్ అటెస్టెడ్ చిన్న చిన్న కంపార్ట్మెంట్స్ చేసి పెడతాం. సో ప్రతిదానికి ఒక స్వస్తి వస్తుంటుంది. వేరే ఐ కెన్ డివైడ్ విల్ పుట్ ఇట్ as small components and put it. సో ఒకసారి స్వస్తి పెడతాను.
సర్వలోక కళ్యాణమస్తు. స్వస్తి.
Okay, thank you all very much, and big thank you to Sundari Amma for coming all the way. And if you would like a special thing to be included in tomorrow's talk, you could also suggest that. Online viewers can also.
So first you have to start.
On listening, automatically you will get used to it. కొంచెం నమ్మ భాష మాదిరిగా
But analyze. Sanskrit words are the kashtam.
తప్పు వందాலும் పర్వాలేదు.
So you did.
చూడండి మొదలే హిందీ తెలుగేనా
మన వేణు పట్ల ఉన్నట్టు మీ బస్సులో వేణు స్పందన
మీ అమ్మాయి మీతో వచ్చింది కదా మీ అమ్మాయి I talked to you on the phone and said,
So there is some dinner and refreshment. Please feel free to have some. Please have some prasadam before leaving. So thank you very much for watching all the time. Tomorrow also you can have the same delivery of discourses from Sundari Amma. Thank you so much. Srimati.
చేసుకుంటే అర్థం అవుతాయి
So, if any of you would like to have some special things included in tomorrow's lecture, please message us in the comments. We'll try to see how far it can be accommodated. Thank you so much. Sri Matre Namaha, Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Tomorrow again, we start at the same time, 7:30 a.m. Indian Standard Time, and as per Pacific Standard Time, it will be 7 p.m. Sri Matre.